I'm going to scroll down here. And down below the filter processing order, we have a section called filter settings. And we have two optional settings here. I'm going to go ahead and click the first one, limit allowed HTML tags. And if we look here, there's a list of the HTML tags that are allowed for this input. Now notice that these line up with the tags that we saw in the tips below the format when we were editing our tour piece of content. And the image tag isn't here. So if we wanted to change this in order to allow that image that we embedded from Flickr, then we would need to add an image tag at the end, like so. I'm just clicking at the input, adding a space, typing img, and wrapping it in brackets. And this will be enough to allow our image tag to pass through. Let's look briefly at the other options here. To understand display basic HTML help in long filter tips, we need to jump back to the browser where we're logged in as Joey. I'm going to go over to that browser now. And in this text format section underneath our description field, there's a link that says more information about text formats. If we click this, I'm going to open it up in a new tab. You see that under this filtered HTML section, there's a list here of each of the tags that can be used, as well as examples of how to use them, and what it looks like when you do use them in this theme. So this is what's displaying as a result. I'm going to jump back to the other browser of this being checked right here. This second checkbox says add rel equals no follow to all links. The idea here is that you can add this attribute to a link tag in order to prevent it from being indexed by search engines. So a lot of the motivation behind spam on your site is going to be to create backlinks to some other site. Those backlinks act as reputation boosters for the site that it gets linked to, and if you want to prevent that from happening, you can add this rel equals no follow, and search engines will stop following those links at that point. So it will be as if your site doesn't actually link to them. It doesn't change how the end users see the link. Somebody could still click on the link, but search engines won't penalize your site, for example, by linking to irreputable sites that you didn't intend to link to, but that one of your commenters linked to. Okay, let's look at the settings for convert URL into links. There's only one setting here, and it's the maximum link text length. So if we have a really long URL inside of the text, then it will get truncated after it gets converted into a link so that it doesn't take up so much space. And the limit here is 72 characters.